observed by signs of the Zodiac. Aries, element born under the sign of Aries fire, planet Mars. Aries shall eat light food, they love spice food. So do not neglect the onions and garlic and peppers. At the same time, Aries shall limit yourself to spices. The main foods in the grapefruit, the masterful vegetables, carrots, radishes, peppers, including sweet. From melons on the table shall be a watermelon. If Aries is not a vegetarian, he shall pay attention to the meat of lambs, lamb and goat meat. Hops is one of his plants, so occasionally you can treat yourself to a beer. Taurus, the element of this sign is Earth, the planet is Venus. Taurus love to eat, are predisposed to be overweight. To keep yourself in shape, they need to reduce their appetite as possible to attend their feast and to minimize their intake of wine. Aerobics, dancing and morning jogging is a great kind of physical exercise for Aquarius. If Taurus is not a vegetarian, its main product is beef. However, for good health, a health nutrition is necessary to introduce fruits and berries. Recommended apples, pears, cherries, raspberries, strawberries, peaches, plums, persimmons, blackberries, blueberries, bananas. The menu should include vegetables in particular. A dish of tomatoes, spinach, green peas, barley, dill. From cereals are masterful wheat, oats, barley, rye, corn. Gemini, element air, planet Mercury. The twins have special health problems as a rule now. Their main drawback, their inability to properly consume energy. The basis of nutrition twins should be something light. The 11 day is most convenient for start no long diets or starvation. To maintain physical fitness, twins recommended seasons in time sports, tennis and jogging. For the twins not adhering to a vegetarian diet, its main products are different kinds of birds, ham, chickens, ducks, etc., and wildlife, quail, butcher, etc. Fruits are recommended apricots and pomegranates, and vegetables, cauliflower, peppers, celery. The twins can eat food, but from the normal supply then these necessary nuts, walnuts, almonds, pistachios, hazelnuts. Cancer, element water, planet moon. For Cancer, of national primary products include varieties of carbs. From fruits and berries, preferred lemons, grapes, coconuts, papaya. The fruit of the purple tree should be included in the menu dishes of the vegetables, including potatoes, different kinds of cabbage, cucumbers, turnips, pumpkins, salad of lettuce, garlic, dill, parsley. Leo, element fire, planet sun. The lines often suffer from disorders of the cardiovascular system. You need to always keep yourself in shape. If the figure starts to grow heavy, appears overweight, You need to refrain from fatty foods. It is not recommended to eat in heavy spots. If born under the sign of Leo is not a vegetarian, his diet should become dishes made first. Wild animals and waterfowl. Leo is a fire sign, so foods are best cooking over an open fire. Fruit is especially useful, citrus fruits and pineapples. As for vegetables, the line should prefer squash and carrots. All cereal on the table must be percent thick. Women born under the sign of Leo will need to include in their menu walnuts, sunflower seeds, and olives. They must have a beverage for lunch and one necessary green tea. Virgo, element Earth, planet Mercury. Virgin predisposed to intestinal diseases. Therefore, they recommended food with a high content of fibrous substances, and often vegetarian food, especially potatoes and carrots. Walking in the fresh air and cycling will help to build on the successes of this diet. If vegetarian is Virgo indifferent, the mature meat product for her to become veal. Most useful fruit, apricots and pomegranates. Of vegetables are recommended celery, cauliflower, green peas and other pulses. Essentially complement the menu of the virgin almonds. Pistachios, hazelnut, walnut. Libra, element air, planet Venus. Scales occupy a special position among the signs of the zodiac, because for them most suitable vegetarian food. It is especially necessary for those who suffer from heart or low blood pressure and hereditaries. Of course, those born under the sign of Libra can eat meat and fish, but for them, according to astrology, this food is not as significant as the pay of the line of fish for fish. In addition, they should refrain from eating candy. In the daily ration, which is desirable apples and grapes. In principle, for them you can use any vegetables, berries, fruits, and cereals. However, particularly useful are those that most clearly reflect the nature of the zodiac sign. Among berries and fruits, pears, raspberries, peaches, plums, persimmons, bananas, cherries, blackberries, blueberries, strawberries. Vegetables, tomatoes, spinach, green peas, rhubarb, dill, parsley. Among cereals, wheat, rye, oats, barley, corn. Scorpio, element water, planet Mars. Paramount of the zodiac sign have seafood, squid, mussels, scallops, and others, from which it is prepared various dishes. Some fruits and melons are the most positive effect on the body of the scorpion. Grapefruits, watermelons, and pumpkin. Vegetables should be included in the menu of carrots, onions, peppers, and sweet peppers, radish, garlic. Scorpios will avoid the spots associated with large lots. We should not avoid visiting the pool. Sagittarius, element fire, planet Jupiter. In winter, it is desirable that the pool was present cinnamon, which is a good way to relieve stress. If Sagittarius is not a supporter of the vegetarian diet, the main product for it should be pork, ham. Different types of sausages. Sagittarius belongs to the fire signs and suits him foods cooked over the open fire. Foods of the representatives of the Zodiac sign often is food diets. Figs and mango, cabbage, garlic, dill. Parsley, these vegetables and the dishes from them must be present on the table of Sagittarius constantly. Very useful edible chestnuts. Daily consumption of dried apricots will save you from many diseases, especially diseases of the gastrointestinal tract, and maintain a slim figure. Sagittarius is contraindicated lifting weights. Useful light exercise and jogging. Capricorn elemental planet Saturn. For Capricorns characterized by deficiency of calcium in the body. That is why many of them suffer from diseases on the joints, bones, skin, and teeth. They are often everyday to eat pine nuts and volcanae. In astrological recommendations, list variety products from Capricorn is very narrow, but this does not mean that the power born under this sign limited to the following products. From meat products to maintain their strength and health should be intention to the one. From fruits and melons are particularly recommended quince and melon, and vegetables, beets, eggplant, garlic, and parsley. Aquarius elemental planet Saturn. Aquarians should be included in the diet as much citrus. The primary food for Aquarius is contained with water. These are a gift of the sea, river and lake environments. You should eat as many fish, crabs and other crustaceans, mollusks. The culinary trim can be very diverse. Recommended fruit and melon for those born under the sign of Aquarius, quince and melon. It is desirable that the power was always present eggplants. Beets, dill, parsley, these vegetables are especially useful for Aquarius. One more point that must be considered when under the sign of Aquarius. In regions with cold climate, the fish feel much better than in a natural areas. For them, the ideal winter sport skating, skiing, useful daily cold bath or cold shower. Fish, element water, planet Jupiter. Fish more than other exposed to the weather. They often complain of headache and stomach problems. The basis of their diet should be seafood, salad with lemon and mint. For people born under the sign is useful swimming. All kinds of fish are staples of the Zodiac sign, excluding vegetarians. From fruit to fish, their preferred figs, dates, mangoes, and vegetables, cabbage, garlic. That's all. Thank you for seeing my video. Until we meet again.